Okay, so in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to use the file system, and you can do a lot of different things with the file system. So first, I'm going to show you how you can even make a directory using it. So here, for example, at the top, I'm going to do constant mkdir is basically make directory, by the way. And here, I'm going to import from Node:fs, and I'm going to use promises, okay? And I'm going to use mkdir, okay? Actually, I'm going to say changes to makedir, okay? So that the names are different. And it takes in two things. One is the path, okay? And then two are the options, okay? So here you basically make a directory by telling it the path. So my path is basically the main server, okay? So what I'm going to do is tell it // and then I'm going to say data, for example, and that's it. So I'm gonna also add in recursive. Okay, and this is going to be a object, by the way, recursive, and going to be true. Okay, so let's save this. And as you can see, as soon as this script ran, it ended up running this data, okay? And you could basically use routes to only run this when a certain route is hit or some function is triggered. This is how you make a directory in the backend. So now I'm going to show you how you can add in a file to your data folder, okay? By creating the file itself. So let's get started. So here you can do const file is equal to, and then Bun.file, and then just add in the name of the file. It's going to be in the / data folder, and then slash, and then put in the name of the file. So the name of the file is going to be something like my file.txt, and then what we will do is create a await, and this await will have Bun.write, and this Bun.write will have one, the file itself, and two, it will have the data. Okay, so this is just a text string, and this will be put into this when this gets created. So if I save this, all of this will run. Okay, and you can obviously put this in a function so that it doesn't automatically run, but this is just for testing purposes. So I'm just gonna run this when the backend is hit. So this. And now if I look in this, you can see that my file.txt was created, and it has, this is some dummy data, okay? And if I change this to, this is some data, okay? So I save this, and let's see, this all got rewritten. So this is some data, okay? So let's say that you wanted to add something after this. So to do that, just go into this file that we created, okay? And this time we don't need this. So I'm just going to comment this out. Now to append some data, or simply just add some data to the data we already have inside of our text file, you need to do this. So first I'm going to import from Node.fs promises, and then append file, okay? And here what I'm going to add is await append file, and this is going to contain the file itself, and then the next one going to be the data. So here what I'm going to add is new data. Okay, so it's saying that I need to add the path itself here. So I'll just use this. So add the path as a string rather than use this. So I'll remove this. And right now you can see that this is some data is in this, and I'm going to save this. And yes, it added it to this. I'll remove this and save this for now, but I'm gonna add in /n to this. The reason for that is when this runs and it adds something, I want it to be on the new line. This is how you put something on a new line rather than the old one. So I just want to show you that. And then reading the data inside of this is very similar. So let's get the data from this file, right? So just to read the data from the file, I'm just going to console log this, and I'm going to do file dot, and then you can get all of these different things. Okay, you can even check if the file exists or not. So let's try exists first. Okay, so does this exist? Let's save this. And oh, I needed to do a actually promise first. So let me just do wait, and then this. Okay, so I'm just gonna say so that it waits for this first. Okay, wait. So you need to put it like this. I'm gonna put that here. Okay, now I'm gonna save this. So it's saying true that it exists. Next, I'm gonna do text, and this is giving me the text inside of this. And you can do JSON as well. Okay, but it will obviously give you an error because this is not a JSON file. Okay, but you get the idea. It is giving you the text inside of this. And if you had a JSON file, you would do .json for that one. Okay, and you can also do array buffer. This gives you the buffer information of this, but I'm going to do text for now. So you're getting this data, right? So let's say you want to delete this specific file. So what you can do, because you're targeting the file itself here, you can do delete. So as you can see, the file is here, but if I save this, now you can see this folder is empty and the file is now deleted. So this was the basic information of what you need to know to use file system. So I hope you liked this tutorial. Like and subscribe to stay updated on the latest tutorials, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.